Hello, this is Lunatic Lizard, and welcome back to another episode. Okay, I'm gonna do a couple little bit of updates, kind of a how-to. So I have a short video that's gonna be posted on how to make a certain thing, and then I'm gonna have a little bit longer video on the new 2019 droid gunship, Lego Star Wars droid gunship. I'm gonna have a review on that one. Right now, I want to, number one, update you on this. So yes, in the last video, I believe I took off this medic overall and took off his helmet. I put the helmet that was on the guy that I had the other helmet on and put that with a couple modern military. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take the hat from this injured soldier and I am going to put black hair on him if I can find it. And yes, I do realize these guys' faces are all the same. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to mix it up a bit. I think that may be good. I don't want... If you don't see these faces, the generic original Lego faces, there's a reason. I don't feel like those are generic enough to use. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make one of my freedom fighters a female. I say freedom fighters, but they're not really freedom fighters. So this is what happens sometimes. I'm going to take... The only issue is they'll probably need long hair unless I can find... Sorry, I'm just thinking... She has red hair, so that isn't going to help me at all. I think what I may do is I may, instead of taking this damaged face, because I would have this one right here with the scars on it, if you guys can see that, I'm going to take the normal female face. If I can find it, that's not the one. Where is it? Found it. Nope, I did not find it. Here. So that's going to be the face. And I'm going to... That guy has that face, which is fine. What face does this guy have? Okay. So I have a couple freedom fighters. I'm going to pick this one up. Yeah. So he has this face. I'm going to disassemble. Give this a female face. And make it so it looks like she's running. And what I'm going to do is exchange this face for this one right here. For the freedom one, actually. I'm just going to make this freedom fighter now. And yes, I realize they're probably not called freedom fighters, but that's what I'm calling them, so deal with it. He's going to need black hair, though. So I think what I'll do is give one of these guys blonde hair. So I have one piece of black hair in here. So like I said, it's going to be a long day. He has black hair too. Or black eyebrows too. Okay, now it's going to get to the point where I may try to switch this guy's guy had blonde hair. No one knows what happened to his original. Oh, I know. Using knowledge that I've grabbed from Beyond So. I'm gonna try to find somebody who has hair. And then I'm just gonna quick replace him. If possible. Ooh. That wouldn't work, never mind. Well, I'm just gonna say that he has this hair. Better yet, get me. I think it's this one. No, he has the same faces. See, a lot of work goes into switching minifigures because you need to take in consideration their eyebrow color. So some may have black, some may have blonde, some may not have an eyebrow, and some may just have different things. So I think for this, I'll keep him like this. You know what? I'm going to take this off, put this back on, and have him like that on this. Put him in here for a waiting stock, pretty much. Okay, so I got two different faces now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this one from that to this. This nice smile. It's a nice smile you got there. Trying to find a guy with gloves that I can exchange this head for, because I don't feel like, well, not that I don't feel like, I am not going to. I think this one would be good. Damn, he already has that. I think I'll just have to exchange this guy's face. Right here. Put this one on. Put him back over here. Ready to throw. Exchange this one's face. Like I said, a lot of planning and everything goes into this. But of course, you know, my videos aren't planned, which sucks at points like these. So then it's like, oh, well, what do I do next? Gonna take this guy off his post for a minute to take off his head. I'm going to exchange it with somebody else's head. What's a good German officer's face? No, this guy's face is already replicated in that mock. So I'm going to take off his head, put on this head, which is actually more of an American head. Damn. Do I have any... diverse a little bit more. Grab this. Sorry for bumping the table. This guy's head right here. Substitute it for this head. Find his helmet. Put him back in stock over there. I'm actually going to switch his head out for this. So he has more of a weird beckoning look. He's turning. This one's running. So where'd I put that officer? Over here, okay. This officer, he isn't too happy, or this soldier, I should say, isn't too happy, and I'm going to put black hair. He isn't too happy at all. I'm going to put him in place. You're probably wondering what happened to his cap, which is right here. I'm going to put that on this initial soldier. Oh, well, if he doesn't fall. There we go. I put it on this initial soldier in the green uniform right here, because he looks more like a commanding officer as well. So he could be, say, filling in for the guy in the original outfit. And you know what? I don't know why I haven't done this sooner. But I need to have 2 stacks of heads. A stack for one-sided and a stack for double-sided. Now this should have been done, in my opinion, a while ago, but I did not do it. Which kind of upsets me because I should have. Like, this is number 1, should have done. Just gonna put this to differ, instead of making 2 stacks of heads, just to kind of differ from, and the double-sided. So I'm going to put that back in there. All happy to do now. In my bucket labeled people. So I kind of know when I'm rummaging through buckets and such. So now these guys all have 3 different heads. Now that's going to be really useful, especially because I'm going to try to make a little med bay area. And I don't want a lot of the same heads. It's okay if I have like 1 or 2 of the same guy with the same head. Like in the mock that is like the whole yellow building, I have a lot of the guys with the same heads. And honestly, I'm going to the Lego store. I'm going to go on Bricklinks and kind of see what I can do about that. Now, the thing is, it's not really going to be as easy as everyone thinks. It's like, oh, go to the Lego store, go to Bricklinks. Thing is, I don't have the time and I don't have the money at the moment to go spending a shit ton on these certain items. I have more, no offense to my viewers, but real world problems per se, where this is kind of like just a hobby. My real world problems, like being able to keep up rent payments and everything like that, living in my apartment and everything kind of like that, or my house, my apartment, job, everything like that. It's getting in the way of this, and that's why I'm not going to be doing a lot of the package openings. Unless something is sent to me, I'm not ordering anything for the most part. Like I'm not ordering any specific items until further notice. I will inform you guys, if I remember, that everything's kind of gotten out of the area, per se. So yeah. Everything is going pretty well. The mocks, I like how they've come out so far. I mean, this yellow house is kind of just, I like the pieces, but I couldn't not use yellow. It's one of the only bricks that I have a huge majority of the type that I'm using and need. So I mean, it kind of all depends. I like the kind of almost sneak attack, and that's what I'm going to call it at least, of when the Germans are walking up the road without any realize that they're about to be ambushed. Now that is in the yellow mock. Only issue with that is it's yellow and it's not really that historically accurate. I do understand that, but it was a fun mock. It was a mock that I could place my figures on. Of course, I'll probably take it down very soon and do a different mock. I mean, like this trench system, I'm going to eventually take this down. So 2 mocks I'm going to keep, for the most part. The mock that kind of has the canopy area with the sniper and the British SAS paratroopers with a couple scattered US soldiers. And I'm going to be doing a couple different things with that. And then the one with the Jeep. Now for mini mocks, I'm not taking apart any of them except for maybe the German squad moving down the road, a 4-way intersecting road, with a mortar team to their, if you're looking at them and they're going straight, on their right. So, with that being said, I think that is going pretty good. 2 of my houses that I have built are ready. I'm not sure about the 3rd one. I'm not sure if I want to place that out, the one with the blue roof. But the 2 gray buildings I do want to put out somewhere. The one with the dark red, almost cranberry roof, and the brighter red roof. I want to take those out. Like I said, I have a little bit more filming to do. I need to finish up this video, do a how-to build video, and then, which is only going to be a couple minutes. If you're watching this before, if you're watching this after, I know it kind of doesn't make sense. But I'm filming this before I'm filming the how-to video, and then I'm going to film the review. If I don't have time today, I may not get to it this week before uploads, because this is Thursday, okay? This is April 11th, 2019. It's like around 7:30, 8 o'clock. And this review may take me a bit. I'm starving. I'm going to go downstairs and make myself some food. And then live streaming starts Friday. So I have this week off of work and off of school, as you guys know. If you guys don't know, it's in a past video. So I'll just rephrase this. I'm going to be doing late streams, probably with a few swears here and there. So please, viewer discretion is advised. But for everything like that, I really like, I'm kind of jumping, I really like the mocks that I've done so far, but 2 of them were just kind of placement mocks. I was getting ahead of myself. I was like, okay, let's do this. I just didn't have the right pieces. So 2 of the mocks will be taken down and put back up. By put back up, actually, this above ground trench is kind of good. If I said that it was logs instead of dirt. Because what I was originally going to do was I was going to raise it up, but I couldn't do that. So if I put this as logs, it could be better. I may have to revise the one with the British soldiers and everything. I definitely want to take a couple soldiers out. This is kind of a crammed area. I feel like there should be maybe a foxhole or something. That would have to be raised. I'm going to make a 32 by 32, I believe that's base plate size. 32 by 32 base plate mock eventually. And that's going to be either a redo of this one, which I think I'll just level the whole thing up, which is what I kind of did with the one with the British SAS and the US, which I don't know which mock that is. So if you want, go and check out all my other mocks. You may like what you see. So, for the most part, that is all I have to say at this moment. I think this video is just about wrapping up, in my opinion. There was a bug. Okay. Again, I'm going to be live streaming on the PS4. I'm going to be live streaming Fallout 76. So do stay tuned. There's going to be a couple hours. It's going to be late hours. It's going to be Eastern Standard Time. So if you don't know what time that's going to be, I'd check. I do know in parts of Europe, my time will be either 4 or 5 hours behind you guys. So maybe quite late or early, depending on what time it is. But for the most part, Eastern Standard Time. I want to make myself clear there. Eastern Standard Time, okay? It's going to be from 8 o'clock to, well, anywhere from between 7:30 to 9 o'clock I'll start. And it'll end anywhere between 10 o'clock to like 3 in the morning. 3 in the morning is a long drastic if. I'm going to see if I have time in my schedule and everything like that to do a really long mock series, but if not, that'll be fine. Okay, so I want to thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe down below. Click that bell notification because I am starting to post again more frequently. If I'm not posting, it's not because of any issues. It's mostly going to be because I just don't have anything to upload. I don't have any content at the time. But with this Fallout 76 stuff, I should be good because I can stream multiple nights, and then I'll just start streaming like either Friday into Saturday, or just do Saturday into Sunday of just an hour or two, maybe less, of just kind of doing that. But yeah, so I want to thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe down below, and I will see you all later. Peace.